Family, have you noticed now Vema can see you? Let's wait.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one, I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you.
China, ya biemu.
Okay.
Mobi opesa okoye business for China biano ya biemu. Sammy Flex TV, ya ne ya partners, citywide travel and tours. Ya ko China in October. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. All that I have to do is to bring your passport. We are going to get your visa for you. We are going to do your flight ticket for you, in and out, and a return trip and a round trip, as they say it. We are going to do your hotel, everything for you. All that I have to do is to bring your money, and we do all this thing for you. Take you to China for 2 weeks so you can do your business. We want people to do business, just as we have also started our own set of businesses. We want other people to try it as well.
Sure.
And you call the numbers on the screen, and now say from Miakasa 020-8920996. Na yening komo. Meanwhile, we have some electronics available for sale as well.
Sure.
From blenders to air conditioners to TV sets to
gas
stoves. In fact,
stabilizers, iron or blenders.
Iron blender, water kettle, microwave ovens. Like Nina womb today. Yeah, they diaba. Akwe business near diaba.
Sure.
And to also dear Maya, frame. Na ya no unko na bianya fine. Yeah, yanko China. Ya biemu.
Okay.
Mobi opesa okoye business for China biano ya biemu. Sammy Flex TV, ya ne ya partners, citywide travel and tours. Ya ko China in October. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. All that I have to do is to bring your passport. We are going to get your visa for you. We are going to do your flight ticket for you, in and out, and a return trip and a round trip, as they say it. We are going to do your hotel, everything. A freaky, funky, fantastic Friday. We are here inside the co-studios of Sammy Flex TV. Yes, Masaji Jano, because the big man will bunicate him or wala tamemu from Ghana, and then friend say to you, beside me say, that or the car call Nigeria. How long they be taking na when you so radio 2 car no akona say okay. Or they calculate a honey flower. How many hours? We are calculating from Aflao to Togo. Togo Benin border. We are calculating from Benin to Nigeria. Sending in 2 hours. Obibe du Kumasi. Now we know it. Well, the team I am talking about, the Shatta movement team, is currently in Nigeria, and it is all connected to the release of the African King album. Some meetings here and there, and I'm sure definitely the Shatta First UK conversation is also underway. So the big man Sammy Flex is far away in Nigeria, and they are having discussions. They are doing some link-ups there, here and there. That is the reason why I am sitting in the big seat today, serving for God and country, and of course to you, our cherished viewers who have been following us from the days of Adam. We really, really appreciate, and we say God bless you. We are here again to give you nothing but the best of entertainment and, of course, social issues. My name is Roland Amati. This is live on Sammy Flex TV. So if you are watching, subscribe, share your views, and tell a friend to tell another friend that we are live. We are airborne on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, as well as TikTok for us to say, power tap, power tap, power tap, power tap.
mon send lion, mon send universe, mon send car, mon send ship. Ni amu be ni bia mon send ne mo munye to dia mo fama DJ Slip ne Stone Boy. Omo no munim to. We are here, and in the co-studios with me, I have with me our favorite lawyer in Team Dode Solomon, aka Chamu the Esquire. Yes, my rhyme, our favorite lawyer in Team Dode Solomon Chamu, aka the Esquire. Quiet. And then he too. He is the online manager for Flex Entertainment. To online manager bakope. The ordinary fans, ordinary two are diamond, ordinary just cover baby. Chemuti has to now for di home. No boka. Now for di home. And of course, my brother Kobe, the Josvan, the boss of Kobe Josvan Studios, is also here with me. And then or Jenny Samba airports, CIP or Jenny Samba. Shatta say yes. Kobe Josvan. Oh, I know Kobe Josvan. You superstar know you. Go and sit down. Superstar anymore. Baby, even when he's not present, Shatta said, yes, I know Kobe Josvan. And that means that the brand is growing, the brand is working, and very soon everybody go feel them. And to my team of producers, Desert is in the mix. Theophilus Digosh, aka Kofi Onet, is also asking me, saying, the Okoye or Hodi minim. And of course, Gerald, the next one 2x4 on the C camera nechi. Baningina, Bibia, Ebeye fine. And to you as well, your comment is also needed because this is a two-way street. Let's kickstart the show. Let's open up and enter into it. Rudum. Today, my brother Miami Bonah is in the news. Eja. In fact, Bonah koto bomb. Now the way a man for the man left, right, center. I don't know, say if indeed it is what it is, sir. Well, the sports Obama, and here I am talking about Sadiq Adams of Angel Broadcasting Network (ABN) is also here, as well as the African King album. The release of the African King album, it went live today. People are soaking, people are reacting to it, people are enjoying it. What is your favorite so far? Media before the release, I told you, said my favorite on that particular album, Eye Amfa, and other ones that I am going to mention to you. And you know, I don't know which one which song and your favorite. If you've even listened to the album, this is a power-packed album that you should expect nothing but the best. But let's enter into the conversation with Sports Obama. You know what, Cap? Is still underway, and very soon the finals will be taking place in America on Sunday between Argentina and Spain. A cracker. So far there, people are tipping, those who love Messi as the GOAT are tipping Argentina to win. Others are also saying, say, Omunyayanka, Lamine Yamal will pick it so that it will serve as some form of beautiful record, because Messi befa back to back. Amayedi Atina Ronaldo console there and Comonton Chine. But then another one, a brief from Ghana, even though it's around 32 and year free mono. In Sensembi, because now before we enter into that, let me take the views of my people on their anticipation of the finals, and of course the third and fourth no Mobesa Bonah Nyame Admochna, which is Saturday between France
and England.
France and England. And you know, I want to take the views of my people to see, say, what is their anticipation both on the third and fourth place match as well as the finals and what they think. Chemo, my man starting Komowe also.
Yeah. So France and England, and I think interest, and said that Nisrosa. But I mean, it has to happen today. Whoever win that game now is going home with $30 million. Wow. If nothing at all, they should think about the money and do their best to make as much as they can from the game. So the interest will not be that deep, apart from the individual interest about her. And I think that one will even supersede the team winning, and that is Go King, the individuals who are trying to also be part of it. Somebody like Harry Mbappe and Messi and others, and you know, they will try and score more goals. So the way they can take the goal king, chart, they can top the goal king chart. So for me, the first game, which is Saturday, France and England, it could be anybody's game. But in terms of team, I think France is a little bit ahead of England. But England, for a proof, he said they are a good team. They have done well in this tournament so far. So if they also score or win against France, I'll not be surprised. But I'll put France ahead of England in that game.
Okay.
With the final proper, Argentina against Spain. I will put Spain ahead of Argentina for only one reason.
Tell me.
The reason that Argentina's defense is really, really not solid. It's poor for me. And Spain, they have good attackers. They have good strikers who can score goals. If you have followed this tournament in particular, you see that Argentina always concede goals before they will come back and win the game at the end of the day. What it means is that their strikers are potent to put the ball at the back of the net of their opponent, but their defenders are not that strong. You can easily score them. And having a team like Spain, who also have a very potent strikers, then if Argentina continue to play like this, before they decide to come back and win, they will have to come back after 5 goals. Because the thing is that the Spanish way of playing football, the team itself, when they get opportunity to score you, they don't say that we have scored 1 or 2, so we are relaxed. So if Argentina make a mistake like they've been doing, conceding 2 goals before coming back, I will be surprised if they can come back after 5 goals. And if they joke, that's what will happen. So for me, I will put Spain ahead of Argentina just for the reason that Argentina's defense is not good enough.
Okay, let me go to Kobe Josvan.
Right. I think with the 3rd and 4th, I'm rooting for France.
Okay.
And all these one in GDS France with my BB. And quite unfortunate. Argentina for you France of him. And you know, Sammy, a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. So at any point in time, I'll be pushing say
against.
But quite unfortunate. Whatever it is, our goat is our goat. You can still defend and have a debate with your keyboard. But with the final, well, still Spain, of course. And one say be Argentina bet winning, but Spain also win here because of this young player. Yes. There's a bonus for him. It's a big opportunity for him. It is time for him to also, celebrating the hard work and appreciate any potential. So I believe, say at any point in time when the kids do have the opportunity, why don't we also support and rally and support behind it? So that is the best. But whatever it is, may the best team win.
Lamine Yamal, have you guys or have you felt his presence in this tournament?
Well, at some point, he wasn't all that visible, but at any tournament, or try to be, bring the name or lift the brand up, and in crucial situations where maybe we think we don't have any hope, that is where he does his magic. And example was the previous game now, the kind of goals that he was able to secure for the team to, get to the final. So I won't be surprised, at the crucial point, he will do the magic and possibly Spain will be winner of this tournament.
That was just the icebreaker. Now let's come home. Still on sports and a little bit of entertainment in the but let's come home and do this discussion. Well, even though Ghana free move in the round of 32, looks like the conversation here in Ghana is far from over. Why? Because people are still criticizing, people are still talking about the players, its officials, the management team, from the Minister of Sports through to the President of the Ghana Football Association, through to even the playing body. Like Obiajin to in different colors. One person that is now on the chopping board, a Black Star ex-captain Asamoah Baby Jet Gyan, aka Nana Asamoah. Nana Asamoah is in the news and he is on the chopping board of Sports Obama Sadiq Adams. In fact, Sadiq comment on make it far Asamoah Gyan who I think yesterday on ABN or Angel FM is one that so many people, some people are saying no, a hash. Others are also saying, said, well, he is right because the kind of reverence, the kind of respect among for woman Asamoah Gyan, no, Sadiq Adam has a strong point. What does Sadiq Adam say? According to him, Asamoah Gyan abobra, not only in Ghana football or not only on the world stage as a footballer, but even in Black Stars, wabobra ye or no, and can any say okay, yeah, Asamoah Gyan beka team no. And lo and behold, this year Asamoah Gyan played a very important role in the Black Star setup, even though say one more one coachy. But one thing is also here, say, omo de Asamoah Gyan Asamoah role omo de man a mascot. I don't know if you know what a mascot is, but say who need mascota? What who say a beboa? And now anytime there is an occasion or a tournament, there are some people that are dressed in I say bass bunny. Sometimes it goes with the team, no. Aboa ebi ayo mo ashem so de. Say ya normal bon say mo dressing na normal kakraka. Ebu o normal sebo kakraka. Uni adani best. Oya mo jata. What's jata no? Yes, that is a mascot. And according to Sports Obama, that is the role Asamoah Gyan played. Some people are saying no. That was a harsh comment. Others are also saying, well, so he's right. Let's go and listen to how he said it. And when we come back, I have my people in the studio who are going to dissect this particular conversation. Stick and stay. I'll be right back.
Baby, ana Brazil legends neti omo UEFA ana omo FIFA.
Soro na no mo tete.
Yen players no say omo pese omo use omo enyima no nsi bone.
Ene kan yi.
Asamoah Gyan. Wa bobo la ma Drew captaincy wa ko wiase babia eye me de so mo de Asamoah Gyan aka team no but Asamoah Gyan, you cannot play football asem we are make me say amanfo be brave and timase but you can't play football to the level you played and become a mascot. So wo sesa ona oji omani no but on tiase me penasempa enim ado utiemia unim say I love Gyan. But Gyan deserves more than dancing with Black Stars. You cannot be the captain of the do you think why will Abedi Pele, why would they not go to Abedi Pele for that? Unim say the entino muntimi kotoni ba for so Gyan per motivation no. But Asamoah Gyan deserves more than that. Why would they not go to Sulemuntari for that? Oh baby ana Brazil legends neti omo UEFA ana omo FIFA.
Soro na no mo tete.
Yen players no say omo pese omo use omo enyima no nsi bone.
Obama say otuleni no hwe VIP ho no hwe John Telly baby a John Telly mutete na omo hwe ball no mo kan na bi ko hemfa na yen ohwe na ye baby jet, the only jet we have in football. Na ye dey na ye mascot na ne onam Black Stars come na aha. So on your screen, that is a mascot. Obama chira ade we no mo dey Asamoah Gyan aye. Chamo.
Endi omugo GF atade no mo fanche no.
Omo fanche no preko na.
I say the batter for us.
Aha.
Well, for me, I think Obama, in fact, before even saying the whole thing, Onwa can say a Bejina noisy bonnet.
True.
And I say a Jina noisy bonnet so because I mean there was no need for him to say the thing that he said. Not obit me, I'm making a point without referencing the mascot. We know why he did that. Okay. He wants to put emphasis on point now making with all seriousness.
Okay.
So just say Asamoah Gyan rule now DFF a person or manipulate no and fatano. In fact, a rule no to him and as in his opinion. I say omo person omo dino ebi di agro akora jesu on nkojiji blaster players in yeah. I don't think it's the right comment. No matter how no matter how good faith you put it, like you made a comment in good faith, but it didn't come out well.
No matter his intentions.
No matter your intention, this is not a statement to make. The point is that before you can make a statement like that, he should tell us the role of Asamoah Gyan in the team. You said that they have added him to the team. What is the role of the man? If the description of his role as a mascot, then you have the right to say.
So I'm gonna say he is part of the people that are motivating the team.
Exactly. And you know, motivation, you're dancing.
Mascots, does they motivate?
Mascot, they motivate. That's not the job of mascot. Mascot, as we know it, it is more of a symbolic way of knowing, say, this is the team, this is what it represents, based on how the mascot will act.
Okay.
And then say as a modern say, they not just say blast that team no Asamoah. Almost a dressing room. And I think Obama, we all know him. He's a fantastic sports analyst. Why he has that impact and record now.
Okay.
Or can't say Imudu. But I think why never fair to Asamoah Gyan by describing him as a mascot. I will agree with him. Say, yeah, Obeka say Asamoah Gyan rule na edia man to him, or who said he can do better than that. In fact, that's what he said. But he stretched it to make it look like say a mascot there. Ghana in Ghana balance, not just a blaster for toy.
Simple.
Be Ghana for or be visa and friend a toy. And you know a blaster for toy. Another toys. Sana blaster for the and I think that all kinds are okay. We know the thing that you are trying to say, but as a work actually, I man I say, who did you Asamoah Gyan attempt cry? Maybe I no intention, like I said earlier, but it didn't come out well. And or no answer him, and you know, say Asamoah maybe can, yeah, Benjamin noisy bonnet. And so he knew that if he uses that word, it will not land well. Like people will not get him, but still he did. The only interpretation that you can give such a thing is the fact that maybe in your quest to give that opinion, you wanted to also hit hard, so that maybe people will discuss it or people will take it as serious as you want people to take it. So for me, there was no need for that word, that mascot word, because as a modern position as a motivator or whatever for the team, I don't think he's the only one. Yes, sir. There are others. Others need the Omanya mascot because as a modern, I prefer to even dance with the players. You are calling him mascot. It's not a fair comment for me, and I think he could have done the job or give the opinion without describing him as such. Because as a modern, time I know a part of the team. He was still dancing
very well.
And you know, Bobo Argentina also. I mean, this is a passion. This is a hobby that he loves so much. Okay. And you know, any opportunity that he gets, he will display it.
Sure.
You can't do that to somebody. Say, because say I'm an appointment in the morning, sir. Is that what you are trying to say? Say because of the appointment in now no, the passion, the hobby that he has, no, enko. I mean, that's why I'm saying, point now, Obama is making, some of us will agree with him. But the way that he did it, the main thing. No? Instead of focusing on the points, no, we are now focusing on the things, certain things that he said that it is just to emphasize the main point, no. But I didn't come out.
How do you think Asamoah and his people will take this?
50-50. Sometimes, if I were to be Asamoah, I will ignore. I won't even comment about it. But I'm different from Asamoah, and for him, I don't know how he's going to react. But I wish that he would not take it serious. Like he would just see the point that the guy was trying to make, and then ignore it like that, or just let it pass.
Okay.
If any comment that you want to make about it, it's about emphasizing the role that you play in the team instead of answering the mascot part. You can give the role that you play in the Black Stars team or the Black Stars committee as a Black Stars committee member. What are your duties? Make it clear for people to see, because Obama didn't help us in that direction. He only said that he's been part of the team and he's dancing for the team, so obviously he's the mascot of the team according to Obama.
Let me ask you my final question before I move to Kobe Josvan. Looking at Asamoah, the kind of impact he's had in the Black Stars, even as a player, and now for them to even invite him to be part of the team, meaning he is still valuable.
Yeah, of course.
If we are to move forward, or they are to ask, say, okay, you want a specific position for Asamoah in the Black Star setup, what kind of position would you like?
Me suggest it. Come up, I'm not free team. Oh, say.
And yeah, what was a we mean, Obama?
There be. Oh, say if I am to appoint someone to manage the Black Stars and position Ben
position Ben in the management setup, obviously.
Me manage and no can want me manage. Because of the reason I all the man me say into me man position into me manage.
Even looking at the fact that he's valuable, bra in football.
Said the bra now born ye baby or born. He was doing it on the pitch. He was the goal scorer. He was making impact playing football. It is different from managing a team or managing a football team. I'm surprised that sometimes people connect it like as a unimbo, I bet me I manage a football team and I bet me I coach a football team. It doesn't work like that.
But I think Asamoah cannot do that.
I don't know his capabilities, but why I'm going the other direction is the fact that you think he can do that because he's a footballer or he's a good footballer.
Okay.
I disagree with that. I mean, and yeah, won't per se, but I know a lot of people, even including Obama, saying he was a good footballer and all those things, and he should play a better position than what they are. It doesn't work like that. We all know the best coaches in this world are not footballers. We all know there are other managerial positions and footballers and they hold it in football and they are doing so well.
Okay.
It is two different things altogether. We have footballers who are also good coaches, good managers or whatever. It is there. But are we saying that he has that? If he has that for whatever evidence that you have to conclude that, I'm with you on that. Except you say that he was a good footballer, so we should allow him to coach. No, or we should allow him to be part of the management team. Not there, me no own dream, because even in a setup, Oma Babe manage GF, you know. Oma ya there no one and a footballer.
Well, none of it.
And now Omo crowns so that Oma I play role in football. Owning teams and all those things. See him there, the FNA. I'm from football people.
Football people.
We know what they are doing with the team. And, you know, I am surprised that people will push the agenda that you are a footballer, so manage a football team. It doesn't work like that. But I am not also taking out the fact that there are some footballers who are also good managers, who can manage football teams, who can coach football teams and all those things. Even in this World Cup, you know Didier Deschamps. At the time he was the captain of the France national team. He led them to even win the World Cup in 1998. Now he's the coach and almost, I mean, he got to the point that almost taking them to the finals to also win it as a player and as a coach. So I will not discount the fact that there are players who can also double as a manager or as a coach in any national team or whatever. But until we get that evidence or we get that the person has that potential, I am afraid we don't just have to give them the opportunity because they were footballers or they were good footballers at that. It doesn't mean that they will be a good managers.
That was from Intimdo to Solomon. Let me go to Kobe Josvan.
Alright. I think one thing I hear sometimes sounds so funny to me is when Obi can have natural or the excuse so Sanipa we may penasem. I love him so much. That is why blah blah boom boom. First of all, I think Sadiq needs to apologize to Baby Jet. I mean that was an unfair comment. I mean to lower his standard to whatever that he's saying. I think that wasn't the best. You could have channeled or maybe communicated without not even making a mention of that. And moreover, yes. And moreover, too, we all know Asamoah, aside being a player, he's also an entertainer. I mean, Obiawa Bonjom there, where we lazy tracks, have some singer out there. It should tell you so at any point in time when an opportunity is given to him, he can equally exhibit whatever talent that he has. And for your friends and Sport Obama to say that he's also one way or the other being ignorant, because if you are making that statement, it means you don't know Asamoah. For all these years now, I hear Ejuma as a sport journalist. It means you don't know Asamoah because you know Asamoah here even when he was playing football. And you knew all these things.
Okay.
So if not hatred, if not jealousy, let me put it that way. Charlie, Chrome has some song. Sometimes and when you be to me am be making certain statement not the in the name of say penny penasem. You know say I love you so much. Me wan so no can adwen akere what do nipa na? There are so many ways that you can equally channel. Fine, Asamoah is someone that you know, you love, you appreciate, you adore. Into or no Sport Obama no say or person or channel this information to Asamoah on to me enya obi enrichi Asamoah and catch any person than to sit on the radio to come and say it, because you want one way or the other space near woman your attention, your pay attention, your controversies to drive whatever conversation. So any agenda, any attention also you could have looked for someone are closer to Asamoah to communicate to than to sit on a radio, a TV, blah blah to make this statement or in the name of say Winim say me penase me do Asamoah. I mean, some of these things we should all desist from it. Then sadly man doors when you space anymore. To me so be do be a temper, not the excuse when him say way. You know say I love you so much. You know say I admire you so much. You know say I always want to see you win. If you want to see the person win, you appreciate the person or you wish good for the person. I mean, wait to make so I think say it wasn't a fair comment. I am one of the few individuals I met can say that comment that he made, he needs to apologize to Asamoah. And say me and I'm hearing Asamoah, so I'll be very disappointed, because I mean you shouldn't even entertain. The very moment you pay attention to, then you mean you are fueling the whole conversation and diving more for other people to get chances to talk more about you.
Okay.
And Kroma obi pasem obi pekwanya kansama actual. They'll use that opportunity and say a whole lot of stuff. But in as much as he's saying blah blah boom boom, let's respect Asamoah. Let's appreciate his effort, the input, the impact. I mean, Ghana football, if nothing at all, you bought top names. I mean, Asamoah is one of the names that can
most definitely.
I mean, as it stands now, the player or international goals, Asamoah.
True.
So it should tell you the magnitude, the impact, the success, the level at which or the Ghana Akodru. Yeah, respect your legends and let's appreciate them. And if there's a need for us to advise them, there is always a better way doing that.
Mami pose the same question to you, then maybe we can move on to our next topic. Say, do you also agree, say, or if you are even to suggest the kind of role Asamoah Gyan in the Black Star setup, which role would you suggest?
Well, as it stands now, you and I don't know. I mean, understand when it comes to qualification. Aside he being a player, we've never heard Sabia he's been enrolled in any football career, or maybe if I don't know if you know.
Well, I need we stand to be corrected.
Yes.
Though.
So as it stands now, let's assume Sabia there's nothing as such. But if there's something as such, or maybe he still have an interest and he want to pursue any career as such, I believe say it is not too late. He can still do it. And if I'm being pushed to the wall to give him any position or appoint any position for him, I think say he being a counselor or advisor to the team to one way or the other, because as a former player and the rate at which your football net and one say I mean a GF in Sammy in a course. So obey a player, especially when you're a captain and you are being kicked in the name of a certain agenda for your captain band to be taken from your hand to another player. Now, you should know that psychological effects are happen or when so, and I believe say when he's given opportunity to advise the players on some of these things, I'm moving forward mentally, psychologically when it comes to certain decisions, they will be equipped and know how to make certain decisions prior to their career.
Okay, so to you watching as well, I would also want to hear from you and know what you also think about Sadiq Adams' comment on Asamoah Gyan, his role at the Black Stars, where he described it as a mascot. But then, if you are also to suggest a role for the baby jet Asamoah Gyan in the Black Stars setup or in the national team management setup in PWA, which role would you suggest? Well, let's enter into the next story real quick. And like I said, my brother Bonah of the Bonah Show on YouTube is in the news. So when in Bonah, one thing that you say, yes, Ghana entertainment industry. Well, I'm out for the Bonamne. Say that I saw sports Obama minute as a Bonah on my timeline, on Twitter, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. So many people that I've seen react to Bonah's comments. One that is going at him real hard. Like, you cry the boss, mu say, tintin. And what did Bonah say? So, Lasmid has released a song called The Biggest Nathaniel. And enyom ne trendy, enyom no ede. Out of that, so many people connected this particular, or the melodies and the vibe of this particular song, to the legendary Okomfo Kwadee. And we know the state of Okomfo Kwadee currently as we speak, because we've seen videos online, we've seen materials online, we've seen current photos even online. So we definitely know his state and where he is at the moment. When these comments came online, people were saying, some people were suggesting, since you took inspiration from him, or we think you took some form of inspiration from Okomfo Kwadee, this is his style, this is his stuff, and we know definitely the inspiration is coming from there. Why don't you show some level of respect to the big man? Pay some homage to the big man. At least give him a mention or something. And when these comments started flooding the internet, Lasmid and his team did not relent. And they did not only comment, but flew boom to the camp of Okomfo Kwadee to go and pay him a visit. And you see, fans sapaya and kwa him fee. And omo kono so die. Omo fans sapaya anko. Omo de adoko die. You may perceive isu bada die de sichele palo say. Omo de some foodstuffs kakra, provisions kakra. No mo de ne legend. Yes, there was so we mu na ni anopa o de twati eja obi besrawa when you be the aseviomo. And that is what Lasmid and his team did. The video went online. So many people commended Lasmid, even on this platform. Sammy Flex and his crew commended Lasmid on that particular gesture. But Bonah Shadiana no see hey. What am I seeing? What is Lasmid doing? You thief somebody's song, his melody, and you go and give him a situation panel as compensation. What a one. And Bonah Munia, the Tikokum. And yeah, Yanni, this time I can bear 5 million. And yeah, Joe, I hear Bonah. Director, bring the caption of Bonah the man video near near Kwashe video no. So he says, imagine losing years to a mental health crisis, only for someone to build a hit with the style once known as yours, and then play it back to you. Tribute or exploitation? Ochema, imagine say, wabobra, na along the line in your career or mental health, only for somebody out of nowhere to build a hit out of who star na who bread creative and na who bobra na and ni na ka na ma mental health akekano o wie ya o de abonum na ye hit so wasa be bo akere se hwe o star na fire no and na me di cookie we neti no pache na Bonah bisa say we no a tribute and say exploitation because it's here Okonfo Kwadee enye active in music again, even though say unyaye because there is no information about him stopping music, so definitely we can say unyaye. But Bonah say he's worried on this particular move by Lasmid and his people. Let's listen to Bonah when we come back. I'm sure director Lasmid video no so honor my prepare no so to honor na say ba yen ko share no so ana Lasmid video no. Okay, prepare no to mama na ye ba yen ko share Lasmid video na ama Bonah tiko ayekum no. But before that, let's listen to Bonah.
Hello. Okay, say Okonfo Kwadee 100% fit to say the sako the stone boy ni Satawale mutia and ka Lasmid betuma yusu ne voice e dia ya de na waye no na oto asiche ni pa no e dia kwhwehwe Okonfo Kwadee no the camera asiso ni wa twa beto abonten for public sympathy. Do you think Lasmid won obi this ade we ye wa kebe ye de una wo battle with mental health for years no obi yusu wo intellectual property wo star even so Okonfo Kwadee on pattern ne star no kra na say ne voice anase bibisa Ghana ni bia odi Ghana music entertainment achi bia nim say enyom no bibia fri Okonfo Kwadee ho na eba enu nti no to me dear man Lasmid ekọ Okonfo Kwadee ho ye oni ni guilty conscience na ekọ enyom ne ba bontin no rating amount for type Okonfo Kwadee di no ne ho hyehye no onim say Ghana for be ka say what take advantage of Okonfo Kwadee situation no and unto no ye fast on any team ne nyoma ni nyina call Okonfo Kwadee ho no, but that is not right. Okay, say Okonfo Kwadee 100% fit to say the sako the stone boy ni Satawale mutia and ka Lasmid betuma yusu ne voice e dia ya de na waye no na oto asiche ni pa no e dia kwhwehwe Okonfo Kwadee no the camera asiso ni wa twa beto abonten for public sympathy. Do you think Lasmid won obi this ade we ye wa kebe ye de una wo battle with mental health for years no obi yusu wo intellectual property wo star even so Okonfo Kwadee on pattern ne star no kra na say ne voice anase bibisa Ghana ni bia odi Ghana music entertainment achi bia nim say enyom no bibia fri Okonfo Kwadee ho na eba enu nti no to me dear man Lasmid ekọ Okonfo Kwadee ho ye oni ni guilty conscience na ekọ enyom ne ba bontin no rating amount for type Okonfo Kwadee di no ne ho hyehye no onim say Ghana for be ka say what take advantage of Okonfo Kwadee situation no and unto no ye fast on any team ne nyoma ni nyina call Okonfo Kwadee ho no, but that is not right. Okay, say Okonfo Kwadee 100% fit to say the sa Kwadee stone boy ni Shatta wale mutia enka Lasmid betuma yusu ne voice e dia ya de na waye no na oto asiche ni pa no e dia kohwehwe Okonfo Kwadee no de camera asiso ni watwa beto abonten for public sympathy. Do you think Lasmid won't be this idea where you are kebe yode? Una wo battle with mental health for years. No obi yusu wo intellectual property wo star. Even so Okonfo Kwadee on pattern ne star no kra na say ne voice anase bibisa Ghana ni bia odi Ghana music entertainment echi bia nim say enyom no bibia fri Okonfo Kwadee ho na eba enu nti no to me dear man Lasmid ekọ Okonfo Kwadee ho ye oni ni guilty conscience na eko enyom ne ba bontin no rating amount for type Okonfo Kwadee di no ne ho hyehye no onim say Ghana for be ka say what take advantage of Okonfo Kwadee situation no enu nti no ye fast oni ni team.
The biggest Nathaniel Lasmid at this point there. This is what is coming from Bonah. And so far I don't know what you make of it. But Ochrema, it is just the guilty conscience of Lasmid. And Emma neko visite Okonfo Kwadee. Now it is not out of the fact say be Okonfo Kwadee inspire ni be Okonfo Kwadee aye bibia mani bi and Okonfo Kwadee has even done something for him like that. Nemum or drop in nyom na a man for airbo Okonfo Kwadee din left right center no. E no ho ahometie e no di mrika eni ni team to e sichiri ne pan. Me de asema Bonah kai ni nyina. It is the sichiri ne pan no na me bu mi koko kra. Ba chemo.
Yeah.
Enkomo yi ya fa ne say.
Oh, enkomo we the simple I mean Bonah the AI nipa.
Okay.
Bonah so be kan eja. But you see nye tembia na asembia bia be kan no e be ko said the opese kono ana say o kan ye be so said the opese so no. And I think this is one of them. I think Bonah got it wrong. He got it wrong. I think the message now person or the banner there clear say he's so passionate about Okonfo Kwadee getting help and bibisa.
Okay.
And you know any means I know who say necessary a be more Okonfo Kwadee nya help there obey obviously. But baby or the coffee any day menene enya adwene ena nya se menene nya adwene keke in fact nya sa na tie mwanwa se Bonah fa sa angle no. And the reason being that copying a style of someone in music and I say a music style no, you can't own it, you can't claim copyright of a music style. You can't unless you are talking about specific words, specific rhythm, specific chords progression or something.
Okay.
And now you can claim copyright of not a music style.
Okay.
And you know say the biggest Nathaniel Lasmid etonum to say Okonfo Kwadee he is not taking advantage of him.
Okay.
He is just doing songs. It is Okonfo Kwadee DNB. There's no copyright issues here. And then you can say, "What take advantage? What take advantage of him? How?" Okay. I mean, people have admirers. People have people are almost inspired to do music. I'm surprised that our own Bonah will take this position. Now, or interview be Obusa say who inspires you.
Yes, the intimate money you inspire.
For him in particular, it needs to me yes, because of position now are taking. Because they will inspire no what will take advantage of him according to Bonah. And you know why would you want to ask somebody say who inspires you to do music or even have a music guy? Style in music there. I mean, you forget to say Okonfo Kwadee I go through crisis or revive. Nobody is taking advantage of him. Okay. But before Lasmid the cry say familiar to cry ayebi. True. I want to so Okonfo Kwadee style na be no aye. So style no before Okonfo Kwadee no be so ye. True. okomfo Kwadee ya obetumi aka say oh okomfo Kwadee kra okopi we na obi nto ba oh we nto kra okopi we no you can't claim copyright of those things.
Okay.
And in fact some people are almost acknowledge say I copied this guy's style and I say he inspired me to do this.
Okay.
And I Lasmid acknowledging in fact say wa basubodi bi kra nke emfa mbo Lasmid because no biana say obi inspire na obeka say we na inspire me kra ma me yesi enye obiana acknowledge that thing no. And you know say young crofo am ready to acknowledge it. I mean it's wrong for our own Bonah to go that direction, and I think he got this one wrong.
Okay.
And you know he's passionate about what is happening, and okomfo Kwadee indeed added something new by a music scene at the time now you know. But I can bet you he was not the only person.
Okay.
Anna or that style. No? Even at the time, there were others are no more challenging. No?
True.
At any point in time, no, you won't go for more and go be style even within their own era. No, you know 1 or 2 be our more yes hard in be. And you know for our own Bonah to say I dare not Lasmid I know. We take advantage of Kwadee na ja and only the meaning in your way there enya we the Bonah enya you are our own guy by we enya picking somebody's style no is not taking advantage of them. It's what some people call inspiration. Okay. If he is copying or comfort Kwadee's songs, if he is copying or comfort Kwadee's something unique about Okomfo Kwadee in terms of the product why sampling or interpolating or something like that. Obviously that's wrong because at that point you need permission of the owner to do it. Okay. But just the style not the I mean it can't be say Okomfo Kwadee should be the one singing that kind of songs. Okay. No, the style of songs, the general styles of music, you know, is in the public domain. It's something that anybody can use.
A man for the bro.
A man for bro for no matter the market. And you know, I know that you can use it to do that music business or artistic business that you want to do. So for me, own Bonah, this one there he got it wrong.
My director Kwame Dazi also responded to Bonah's video. And he posted the video and gave this caption. And he started with Ejao Eja. He says, I don't know whether this is Bonah's strategy to promote the song, but his thought on this is ridiculous. I'm sure Lasmid only yielded to calls from people asking him to get Kwadee on the song. Even if Kwadee doesn't end up dropping a verse, this is huge PR hack for the biggest Nathaniel. Let's not put a negative spin on everything. There's nothing about this that suggests guilty conscience. It's not as though this has ever excuse me. Okay, it says there's nothing about this that suggests guilty conscience. It's not as though this has ever been Lasmid's style of singing. He only took a foray into something that simply pays tribute to a man he so admires. Technically, he neither sampled nor interpolated any of Okomfo Kwadee's songs. He didn't use Kwadee's voice, he sang in his own voice. He only imitated Kwadee's style, something Familiar has done on a number of his songs. Don't forget that when Kwadee was at the peak of his career, there were artists like Okomsefo and Kowu. Who do you Okomsefo?
Mankind is out.
Okomsefo,
there is sounds in my head, but Mankind and
okay. And Kowu,
Kowu the Mankind.
Okay. And Kowu, who even adopted his style for all their songs. That was when Kwadee was Kwadee. Even then, he didn't sue or stop them. Senior man, rest. And this is what came from Kwame Dazi. Kobe.
Yeah, big man.
Bonah muni netikoku. I say biggest Nathaniel Lasmid. we're taking advantage of comfort Kwadee situation and exploiting no. Ato isi chile ne pan no. They are go compensating no for taking his star. What do you say?
At least Lasmid ayade. Na so wanto isi chile ne pan no nem so ankwe. Anka so bia mbisa ne hwe. Senyo bia na kwosero bia ode asichire ne pan no ko ana.
No correct.
At least ono no what me ato asichire ne pan no. It means at least you appreciate it. And since when I ever any problem say we picking inspiration if you be why it means I mean you are taking advantage of other person. 2. Me assure say before say Lasmid any team be ko Kwadee hono. Communication because so.
Very well.
Say Kwadee any team anji antuma anka me sure say Lasmid betuma force no akọ.
Never.
So for them to finally meet and have a discussion, there was a consensus.
Definitely.
Aside that, me sure say conversation ni nyina course ni nyina na ba bontin. What if say conversation be course so but for their personal interest they kept it behind cameras. What of that one too? Well, you know, at any point in time, it me. I mean, sometimes you might think say you love the person so much, or maybe you think say you know it all.
Okay.
But at the point now, when you sit back, you listen to yourself, you realize, now at this point in time, my phone and at the angle that I'm going isn't right, or everybody is, I mean, correcting me or trying to let me know. Say, baby, I'm here. I think say there's nothing wrong. Say, obejo form so atom. I say don't get you. Say kwasia and then say Sammy. Into say if at this point, I mean, be a while follow industry and not music as you know. With me, I confirm say this time there, boss
you misfire.
Yes, boss you. Yeah, but we yeah. And he's one person I respect very much. I mean, I love him so much.
Okay.
And it's not too late. I mean, say a promotional strategy in so it is not bad. Whatever it is, let me also pay attention. So, and the angle so the question so. And no be nema sisi ya have a discussion. I'm sure say obia on tenjum no one way or the other no. Obekwa kotienjo. But let's also, I mean, big up Lasmid.
True.
A very inspirational song. I mean, hustle, like, oh, your breath for now, you have a line or two to connect.
Nine or the 94. And you for my hand or the Venant.
And then answer.
You baby Udruha or nine.
West Squad.
Abrabolo to do baby or Nancy. Our catchy.
It is all 94 man.
Men Nancy for more. Your baby, I had Nancy for.
And your baby,
and your baby, I had
baby won't pay a mark when you're going to me now.
Debbie, you can't say that to crowd to be
that one is so it's a very powerful masterpiece. Let's big him up, and for him to take that step too, I mean, it's very good. I won't be surprised even if there isn't a collaboration part one way or the other too. So or non so when you know so ama or comfort so a trendy for some years, months. They didn't die because of the health issues now.
True.
Right now we are discussing. What if say there is a project coming? It's a perfect PR machinery for him to. In as much as a Lasmid. So but Lasmid abaso so. I mean, we should per kwanse Lasmid no. Yembo na baso says the why so one way or the other to elevated the brand comfort Kwadee, and it's a big thing for him. I mean, it's Ghana music. Whatever it is, if there's a backdoor conversation, let's have it. But with the answer.
Say yeah, can say I am mostly concerned about say come be how the people receive it. Kobe, in terms of Lasmid Nini team and the kind of effort or modi share Sadie Wimu and the comments that is coming from Bonah, how do you think they are going to receive this, and how do you feel so reacting?
You see, sometimes when comments like this is coming from Bonah, and almost all the industry, I mean, folks or peers are speaking for you, there's no need for you to comment. Sometimes it's good. Say, oh, come out for some here. So at this point in time, everybody, the Lasmid any team, and no, yet hire you. So there's no need. at least you should accept it. Say Bonah ye nebra penny. Into so our phone point, it is part of the game. And say Bonah so feel so with me apologize. Why not? What you say? I don't see anything wrong with that.
Chamo.
Yeah. Oh, I think Lasmid niso yeshe. Now who by celebrity ne kan Asamoah say.
Asamoah book here ya.
Na obi Asamoah say be celebrity.
Asamoah book here ya.
Jao.
Naga Shatta mo dianga.
There be a celebrity kitu be na bu be mi aye kon.
And do ni hwe kan even in the law no. Oh yeah. Celebrity, our standard is different from ordinary person and a normal person because it comes with other advantages ordinary or normal person will not get.
Okay.
I mean, this one is obvious. When you see say someone I mistake our own, and I think say our own man Bonah, this one why mistake. And I said he got it wrong. Let's put it that way. That's why I mistake. He got it wrong. And people are saying it. And, you know, there's no need for Lasmid to come back unless Lasmid boy or not dear or question be answer. And say, oh no.
Bas.
But Lasmid answer there. I think he should relax. Like we all get the angle. We all know what is happening. And you know what else? What again is he coming out to say or coming out to talk about? And you know, we did some crying on relax. More or less a media thing, and the media will deal with it. I mean, especially this one in particular that we are not all in agreement. There are some people who disagree with the issue, and you know, there are people already talking for you because they disagree with what happened. And for me, I think there's no need for Lasmid to come back. We have dealt with it, and or no crowd because Sana celebrity life on it here. It do be a bebo abaso. It do be so a bit trebia ball. No fan sa.
Nice one. This story there me who in temper and come me the car home, but then Mr. P is in Tamale, and the kind of convoy any meetup or mudiko share papa no airport no. I video na mi hu I could count about 200 to 500 motorbikes. Charlie. Director, how the onya sa utimi nye sa quick cook up no ma mi anke bem de ne enfe no papreche. But then into the final lap of Showbiz Daily, Shatta is in the news. And then 17th of July 2026. And I sorry, who said that much anticipated African King album is on live. Oko YouTube, Oko Apple Music, Oko Audio Mac, Boom Play, and what Spotify. A Tregusi ya na manfo suki. Out of that, or before that, was when we also chanced on a video and Opawi, the team jet to Nigeria. We proper jet. Also, I say the artist is jetting to Nigeria. We na jet no. We na jet no. And I wish we could have the boss Sammy Flex online to speak to us and give us some explanation into their trip, what Omokoye wa Nigeria ho, some details, is it connected to the album or whatnot. Before I get him online, let me take some quick views of from my people and ask them what they think about the African King album. So far there, it is barely like 12 hours and more of the release. Since the release of the album. Euphoria need to say, comments need to say, their call from their side. Have they listened to it? Have you also listened to it? Tell me what you also think about that album or this particular album, which is the African King album. Which one is your favorite? So on your screens, that is Shatta when he landed in Nigeria, and of course, Superstar Lifestyle and Rolls Royce. Near day. Ebesiano with his biggest Nigerian plug and music executive, Bankuli, also in the mix, and others also being there. So this is the Nigeria airport, and that is the team in your shot. And PJ settings, and if it is for you, come and collect. If it is for you, come and collect. So this is the Shatta movement team in Nigeria, leaving the airport straight to their apartment and other dealings. We are trying to get the big man online, and hopefully when we get him, I'm sure we will be getting some explanation. So I think we have the big man online, Sammy Flex. Brah, good evening.
Good evening.
Hey. Where the Mr. Senka bet me a position who ye kakra mamia as a nyumbi chegu or background honum. Hello? 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 Hey,
Yeah,
Nigeria. Omo Niger. Bro, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Boko there.
Nyame adom ya bedru asomdwe bibia boko.
Yeah, the nyame ase na ye hwe wo screen so the way a wo boga wo Accra International Airport CIP department wo boga de ko for private jet de ko Nigeria. Ene see o ene we de mayen fro makoye kasama for penima the movement no. Na yentie nkomo na ewom because yenim say Shatta dropping new album, the African King album, and ye hwe nim so and activations bi bekoso ebi nkomo bi bekoso only for us to chance on videos of the team flying all the way to Nigeria. Boy nkomo then ekoso. Hello? Okay, good. Yanko.
Yes, but obetime summarize your question in Biamania because now at that time now the internet no on and off na me movement kakra.
Okay, now me bisa say we know the King has released an album, the African King album, which dropped today, and yenim say okay right after the release and yenim say activations because so already yenim say the show eba the 1st of August for London. Until after the release yenim say activation be because so nkomo be because so only for us to wake up and to see the team at the airport jetting off to Nigeria. Now, Boyemun Komoe, what is this trip about and what is it connected to? And community saying.
Okay, in fact, I can even say, sir, it is part of the album promotion. It is part of the conversation around the album because Shatta has not been to Nigeria in years.
True.
And I can also tell you that there are many people who think that when Shatta has works, he can even come all the way to Nigeria to do some promotion of his work. So if he has an album or a piece of work out and he is in Nigeria, trust me, it is going to be part of the conversation because even being here, I've been reading posts online, I've been reading comments online, and everybody is talking about his trip to Nigeria, flying with the team on a PJ to Nigeria is still being discussed. So it is part of the conversation on the album. But then again, beyond the conversation that may come up from our trip to Nigeria, this particular trip is strictly business conversations, business meetings.
Okay.
Shatta and Bankuli, they have been doing it for some time. If we all remember the Connect album,
True.
It was more or less like a collaboration between Shatta Music and Bankuli Entertainment, where they gave us a wonderful piece of work. And to people who love the soft vibes of Shatta, the Connect album is one album that they can't ignore. They are still enjoying it, and we have all been enjoying it. Shatta and Bankuli, they have bigger dreams. In fact, They have dreams to conquer the world. They have dreams to do more beyond Africa. Wow. And knowing that Bantu is a force in Nigeria, entertainment industry, Shatta is a force in Ghana, entertainment industry. When these powers combine, trust me, they'll be able to do much. So now, with the plans for Shatta, especially for this year and beyond, he needs to strengthen ties with Bantu.
Okay.
So this particular trip, first, it have that official meeting with Bankuli, and I can even tell you that in our return to Ghana, we'll be coming with Bankuli. So more or less, like we've come to take you from your place to our house.
Okay.
So we can have better conversations. So it is to strengthen ties with Bankuli on the business they have ahead of them. And again, we also see the opportunity to do one appearance of an interview. You know, the Honest Bunch. The Honest Bunch platform is one serious platform.
Wow.
And yes, as I talked to you, we just finished a shoot with the Honest Bunch production team, and you guys should wait for more fire coming up.
Hey, Asamoah.
Maybe I would have to send you some photos from the studio so that you guys know exactly what is coming up. Yes, we just finished the interview with Daddy Freeze and Husband Material. You know, those guys when they are on a podcast, they go hard and they go raw. We just finished almost about 2-hour conversation, so you should know what it's about. And Sammy may be a PM train.
But in terms of reception in Nigeria, how is it like?
Oh, so far so very good. This particular trip had calculated people, had people we were coming to meet. So it has been straight. It was not like street kind of conversation.
Okay.
You know, it's like okay, you are going to meet these people, you are going to meet those people here and there. So those people were in high expectation. But then the good thing is that you know the kind of convoy Shatta is moving with in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It is already calling eyeballs and calling attention on us. So even though not many people have seen it in Shatta in the convoy. Everywhere we go to, you see people chasing us. Like, personally, I was even asking myself, why? It doesn't mean this does not happen in Nigeria now. Because as we are driving around town, people recording us with their phones. Like, it is obvious that something is happening. Like, Obi in Namtown. Just that we have not announced, as usual, Shatta is not out in the roof of the car doing his thing. It is just we hiding in our corners doing our thing. But the attention we are gathering, the kind of eyeballs that are following us, trust me, it is something that you cannot ignore. So far, I would say so far so good. Because even when we went to the Honest Bunch interview, we went there, we thought it was going to be just some small group of people doing their thing, but we went there and almost a crowd,
Wow.
With the usual people chasing our convoy and all that. Ebiamo person Shatta level.
Yes, level. Yes, level. Yeah, Papa
I
Chow.
want to make it very easy. On the Sammy, I hold me brave.
There be a hot your toy.
I hold on better.
Omega mutilation of the carriage.
Me do nyami. Where the TV? Yet to be them, yes, someone.
I tell you. Yes. So far, we are done with the Honest Bunch interview. Back to our hotels. We are just returning tomorrow, so this is just some 24-hour kind of trip.
Oh, it's a one that is going to stay long.
Oh, no. Tomorrow by this time, we should have been in Ghana even some hours before we even get to 8 p.m. like this.
Okay.
It is just a short trip. It's business, strictly business.
That's cool. So, but the release of the African King album and the euphoria around it, the conversation around it, how is the feeling in the camp and also with the fans?
Well, so the good thing is that as much as the album is out today, we are also running around doing our thing. So yes, we are monitoring the feedback online. So we are seeing the comments, we are seeing people doing reviews, we are seeing people excited about the release. People are telling us about their favorites of the album. If you go on a platform like X, like it is back to back, and it means that the acceptance is high. You know, this is Shatta. He has a ready-made audience, always ready to consume. So anytime he puts in something, definitely it will be well accepted. But the people already, that's how we are feeling it. Like, they are Bremo, Mundi, Munsa, Munfanya, the Upazamudi,
Bruh, yeah, that's it. Nyamin Shao.
Accommodate Accrant in Copidia.
Nigeria Jollof.
And now be dead in now be the adding in making sure say
Nigeria Jollof need turkey.
The big turkey. Find the big turkey. The big turkey.
Exactly what I mean. Exactly.
Thank you so much. God richly bless you for spending time with us. Sure. So that was the luxurious manager for you, the PR manager for Shatta Movement Empire, Sammy Flex, on the line, and he's giving us enough details about their trip to Nigeria, its purpose, and when they even intend to return. So if you are watching, this is the information. Now, back into the studios, let me start with my brother, Kobie Josvan, and ask him his view on the African King album, the conversations around it, the trip of the Shatta Movement team to Nigeria in terms of activations and other related matters, what he thinks about it. But you can also share your views. I'm still waiting for your comments to be reading them as they come. Kobie, Yango.
Yeah, I think it's a big news for the movement, big news for Ghana music and African music. And before I continue, I mean, taking this opportunity now, Abena Civic, my rep for Kobie Josvan Studios today. Big shout outs to him. She's doing extremely amazing, and Oye Jumaden, and all the good works that we are seeing today is as a result of Najumapa. So big shout outs to you, Abena Civic.
Big shout outs to Abena Civic.
And Nammo Airport.
Yes, Kobie Josvan Studios.
Shatta Movement are recognized.
Yes,
she tell you
it's big.
Brand is global. So big shout outs to everybody supporting the brand. Really appreciate it. And if you're interested, you want to work with us, come, let's sit down. Terms and conditions. Now let me continue with my conversation with Shatta, the new project African King. I think so far I've taken my time to soak the song. First one and Shatta and catch me, but upon listening it twice I realized Charlie, it's dope. I mean, my personal favorite has to do with number one, God of the Universe, Afar.
Amfa, that's the title.
Amfa. Okay, Amfa. And on side 2, I love it. I love the You Bad. And the very final one has to do with Flashlight. And with the track 1, you could see the melody, I mean the sweet melodies and the instrumentation, the mixing, and the blending of the AI too. I mean, getting the feeling of the whole tune. And Amfa so has to do with Shatta. I mean, you can connect, as in say people wish say anka Amfa ebefa na nyina chi no bibia ko fine. I mean, in short of the whole thing, I think say Shatta took his time to cook the album, and the way he named Shatta, and a lot of people were expecting to say this kind of more energy this time, at any level be any the air corner growth abim to low tempo, but you can still vibe and pick session with the tunes, and I'm loving it. Another thing that I also touch about has to do with the travel, the Nigeria travel, with the settings and the arrival, the recipient out there, and the connection that they are receiving. Or I mean the acceptance that they are receiving in Nigeria so far should tell you say before you make every move, you need to do your planning well. You need to position yourself very well, and timing also has a role to play in everything that we do. So big shout outs to the team in Asamoah, Nigeria. I'm receiving the king, and moi Sebi mugu in 10 times. So Shatta into me into Kwan. Said your kind last year, said this year, a Juman Kwan global, and to those people they say. Global and say team be out to play mu 8 to no. At this point in time, your man is telling you say you don't necessarily have to be flying. If the work you have good products enough, the works will be doing the talking whilst you sit in your comfort zone or at your comfort zone and be doing your stuff. And of course, what me I say in settings no be normal settings. What I say from Rolls Royce to another Rolls Royce. This year, your chair say a PJ lifestyle, Uniska. And Yanka said on the 1st of August, the biggest show is about to happen. London, Shatta Fest. What I say, pull up in your numbers and any other Ghanaian shows just go there, support Ghana music, and let's project Ghana music out there. But hey, Shatta is doing amazing. This is Ghana, and I expect say media houses they should take advantage of this whole conversation and push it hard and harder. Said ye negative neba munya da jemotna sanamo discussing in United Showbiz. Yes, expecting say you guys should do the needful. Na mama industry and yes, agenda and the head never cost. But say ebebo industry no. Now at the end of the day, no unity no mona thing be am say unity. We want unity, yes. Unity ni be na ba no. Let's project it and let's push Ghana music out there. Yeah.
Chebo.
Yeah, bro.
Mami too.
Interesting one. I mean, from the airport in Ghana here, his interaction with the bloggers could be Josvan Studio, Sammy Flex TV, Labiano, and others. I think it's positive, and all the way to Nigeria and what is happening now. Oko Twitter, Tugumi sono ebia. Won't mean direct, but still I took me so cost. But it's a 2 million naira BS
$2,000.
2 million naira.
Okay.
Nigeria, I'm an honest bunch for. Cost
2 million
naira. Yeah, that's some kitwa. And the Tugumi so air cost and I think. Onyako baby obe announcing the presence in a way a lot of people in him no and Okodu Nigerians so were disappointed why said they saw no na
okay.
I mean Nenyum now are releasing it there. So far so good. Me there they say they maso kipa emfano. Amfa. When I saw the title I was curious and lo and behold I think he did justice to that song. Yeah, I think a nice song, Emfa Charlie. And some Amfa Charlie. And then some more kind of women say very interesting when you pay attention. I don't think all can say Amfa. Uti numna ube to say Ampa. Said them kofubi susufano. Said them kofubi pesenka entono. Amfa more munti. And then munko yum homework and munsa bim. For me, I think so far so good. Album Nikui, we all know what will happen. Those who don't like him will say album no anchor. One day, in fact, first minute now release album no anchor. And you know, for the rest of us, and rather for the rest of music lovers, they will have. They will see said there's something nice about her. They can soak it, they can listen and feel good about it. And for me, I think this is good. The Nigerian trip on it also, I mean, while announcing the presence, say Ampa at this point, you can say he's the biggest artist in Ghana and even part of those in Africa. When you are mentioning biggest artists in Africa, I don't think you will leave Shatta out. His name is everywhere.
True.
And his music is also traveling all over the place. To the places are no angatan timinkobi. Nenyum no edruho. Baby a person no be kono krana. Nenyum no ko. And you know, there's all ya no. I think this is what a musician sometimes this is the dream of a musician. So obe say or no bit me afford the private jet. So obe so ko baby or the beko obe so obe bo nyuma amanfo obe bo agene so obe so obe ko baby ye be recognizing say empower ba.
Yeah.
And what is happening in media, I think he's doing a positive job. He's really working hard. And if there's any glory, any benefit, it should come to him. Okay. So far so good, and I think the team they are also doing a good job. All the people around him, I think they are also doing what they are supposed to do. Okay. Our own Sammy Flex is doing what he's supposed to do and giving us even the update. And so far so good, and I'm enjoying it. I just want to monitor online and see what people are saying about it. That's it.
Okay, so director, Tamale story no. Okay, Friday, the better form boko secretary shwa at the form boko and so entiania entino baby ready mami ready comments nanye yam fan to so na simra afia shaki ni dan wo me so no be hu an say we twa me yem so no. Badasu Oscar on Facebook says for life. Taylor Mark is also here saying for life. And Kobe Sean says, boss, how be Bra Sammy? He is good. Bra Collins Swabe, so Malam be minutes. Malam Yaku Powers, help yourself first. Zoo Adam says, Mr. Peace in Tamale. Yes. Michael Blue says, Zoo. Zayan says, Zayan Stain says, SM. Young Boy says, talking the truth, oh guys. Young Boy says we're still streaming the song for life is our life, and also on YouTube. Gifty says, brother Sammy, you're doing a great job. I like to join you to China, and so I will call you definitely. Thank you. And speaking of China, yes, that is what the lady said. It is the Canton Fair 2026. That is the China Import and Export Fair with Sammy Flex TV and Citywide Services. A cool 35,000 Ghana cedis will give you a round trip ticket, your visa, your 14 nights. That is 2 weeks accommodation and all that there is for you to be able to do business in China. So just if you want a shared apartment, 35,000 Ghana cedis is your fee. But if you want a single apartment, what you have to pay is 38 Ghana cedis. Pick any of the numbers on your screens and just reach out like Gifty is about to do or will be doing, and join us for the biggest fun trip and business trip as far as Chinese Canton Fair is concerned. Let's go and do business, because the way a desert, yeah, no a funny book now a any air condition now a any kettle now a gas cooker now a mamu desert in Bondi Jamu. Because on see our pescadi aquatina baby pa in so funny dine or pescadi aquatina baby pa. So join us. Let's go and do some business in China. And when we come back, I'm sure say you'll be getting some good money. And of course, on the 1st of August 2026, all the way in London, we all will be going to the United Kingdom for the biggest Ghanaian outdoor event in the history of our calendar, on our calendar in Ghana's history, and it is about the Shatta Fest UK. That is Party in the Park. So far, there, other supporting acts have not been announced yet, and there is a big surprise that you should all be waiting for. As Shatta and the team are going around doing some bit connections here and there. Just wait for that big announcement. But all the same, if you've not gotten your ticket, just go on their website, Ghana Party in the Park, and just click on it, Eventbrite and all of that. All of them places you can get your ticket definitely. You can get your ticket definitely and be part of it. And on your screens is the photos that Sammy Flex promised us with the Honest Bunch podcast and some of the places that they've been to and they are doing their activations. No chema bomb be free harbor. Chemo beka cho say topaye ye jemwa say buya. Well, until then, this is where we draw down the curtains of Showbiz Daily today, live on Sammy Flex TV. Let me say big thanks to you for watching. Let me say big thanks to Chemo and also to my brother Kwadee, Josvan, and to my team of producers, Desert, Theophilus Digosh, and Gerald, and to you as well who did the watching with us. My name is Roland Amate. I sat in for the big man Sammy Flex, and I hear the I hear Abna Civic as to why she is called Abna Civic. Ye nyaka biam fansusu se Civic. Kwadee, why is she called Abna Civic?
Asamoah now bisa.
Na kabi bisa why you not the boss?
Well,
I come a pon.
Hey, best steady with production room.